out of your womb. You will, I try to imagine, for me, I have 4 children. Even if something happened to one of them, I don't know what I will do to my life. For mothers that are listening today, you can understand, or you can be a testament to what I'm sharing this morning. So in the midst of her grieving for her daughter, as my eldest brother related to us a story when we visited him, and he said, she was just grieving. And I kept telling her, be at peace. But by Thursday, she also passed on. And, what a thing to happen. It's a thing that it doesn't really happen all the time, but it happened. It happened to somebody very close to me. And like I've always shared, for those of you who have heard how I shared about our family is very weird. We just live on our own and do our own thing. But when we went and visited my eldest brother, he had this a piece of land, freehold, a piece of land, had a double-story house, had everything that you can say you've worked and earned. And as we sat there and talk, I'm talking about the planning. You plan together, you live together. At that moment, reading between the lines, at that moment when I heard him, and I said, how are you coping? And he said, I'm just waiting to go. Meaning, like, I've lived my life, and the very people that, brings meaning to my life has been, taken, like, has gone. And hearing him, it's like there is no other purpose. Like, there is no other hope to be alive. He's got his grandchildren. There was a grandson who was there too with his wife and child. And he said everything is written to him. At least they're staying with me. Like the kind of conversation that we are always having after something happened. But we don't have that kind of conversation when we are alive, and which is now. And the talitaka na kai, and the binakata na kai, and the nabunabukina. Nangona ya kina na lenga, and the gailiana, na kake and the kawatiko, ebakai koli bibekenda, na, that will to live. And as my eldest brother relayed yesterday, the day that we visited, he said, when my wife actually passed on, I didn't realize that like a strength, a part of my strength, has been taken. And I believe that's the same for all couples that are listening today. Maybe some of you listening today, you've just recently lost your loved one, and the life can be so unbearable. You don't realize the importance of your relationship as husband and wife until something happened. And when we were talking about it with my eldest brother, then, that's what, when Gastalevo mentioned, the relationship between a husband and a wife, the relationship between spouses, that we take for granted because we know each other so well. Your down moments, your up moments, your level moments, your awkward moments, your secret moments, things of your life that it's only known to your spouse. And you take them for granted. They are always there. Not until something happened, then you realize that relationship, that is so special, given by God.
Yeah, he was mentioning,
Yeah, it's irreplaceable.
Yeah, he was saying, he'll never hear the voice.
Yeah, and that's what he said. When he stood up in church to give the eulogy. For his dear wife, he mentioned, she's the first name. Her name is the first name that I call in the morning, and her name is the last name that I mention in the night before I go to go off to sleep. And he said, now at home, there's still relatives staying at home. He said, I may not feel it now, but when everybody leaves, then I will, really feel the brunt of it, the moment, that lonely moments. And we are bringing this conversation to you now on the Family Table Talk, because this is what's happening after it happened. But you are here, you are alive, you have your spouse there with you. This is a good time. Like what I said, we don't want to talk about it, but it's good to talk about it. You talk about it now while you're still alive, so you can enjoy your life together. And when somebody, or when one of you passed on, at least one of you is continuing with the things that you have planned, you have enjoyed together, and you will miss them. But you are continuing a legacy that you have agreed on. It's like you're living for both of you. You're moving forward and living the life for the two of you, even though one of you have gone.